botched Brexit would cause global downturn. Australian diplomat calls Brussels bluff. Said the EU had to understand they have as much to lose as Britain does from botched Brexit talks. Speaking to Matt Fry on LBC, said the whole world will be set back if the European bloc continues to play hardball in negotiations. Mr. Downer said global players were keenly watching the talks unfold, as he warned Brussels that repercussions would be felt around the world. This comes as Conservative MPs have urged Theresa May not to give in to Michel Barnier during Brexit talks. On the eve of the party conference, the British Prime Minister has been told if the EU does not initiate trade talks before Christmas. According to the reports, from a no-deal scenario and must not be held to ransom by the EU. Matt Fry quizzed the Australian diplomat, who has been between his country and the UK after Brexit. Fry pointed out, there are pretty high stakes for the EU. We were the second biggest economy, the second biggest contributor to the EU budget. We created a balance between Northern and Southern Europe. Mr. Downer echoed this argument during his interview on LBC, saying that the EU should not withhold trade talks for the sake of it. He said, in the UK the EU's stake is sometimes lost on people. But not in the rest of the world. The UK and the EU represent a very large economic entity, worldwide. If free trade is taken away from the EU and the UK as a result of Britain leaving and unsuccessful negotiations, that will be a setback for the world, for the global economy and the case for free trade. It is really important the EU negotiates a successful agreement with the UK, and obviously the UK does its part as well. It's not just about the UK, it's also about the EU itself.